Finally, the time for me to enter the DFFOO universe has arrived.
Nobody's gonna recognize you even if you were to enter the universe!
Shut up, you noob. 2 years into the data my hell and you're not even in DFFOO yet.
It's glorious, actually, but better not tell him.
Behold, the portal of all portals to enter the DFFOO universe.
No! It should be me!
Sayonara, no.
No!
Hashtag data my hell.
Hey everyone, welcome back into my channel once again, and today we're going to be talking about what's to come for upcoming May content. As usual, credit where credit is due. Big thank you to Leo Bob and Zedekai for the awesome translation that the both of them posted in Discord, which I will be reading it off from. So with that, let's talk DFFOO content for May. Yes! Today, I learned that this guy is the main antagonist for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Yeah, this Harry Potter.
Time out.
Whoa, ah! Shave your under the arms. I dread to think what kind of jungle. Harry Potter!
Anyway, Jegran, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, will be making an appearance in DFFOO on the story chapter Arc 3 Chapter 5 Part 1. Yeah, if you don't know who this guy is, hey, I don't blame you, since there really isn't a lot of people who played Crystal Chronicles. So let's go through what LD and BT he will be getting. So his LD is a weapon named called Strifing, which gives him the LD ability called Punishment. And his LD does an defense ignoring melee brave plus HP attack. And he inflicts a stack based debuff called Crystallization to all enemies. And he grants a buff called All for the Kingdom, which does self stats up and a chance to deal brave damage to his brave damage cap when using Crystal Fist. Okay, first of all, I don't know what is Crystal Fist, probably either his skill 1 or skill 2. But based on the description shown here, it feels like Sex's LD ability where it gives a buff to the entire party with a chance of hitting Brave Cap. Except I believe it's a self buff to Jegran himself only. Well, anyway, I'm pretty excited to see Jegran's showcase video. Next up, his BT is a weapon called Crimson Crystal Blade. Wow, I really like the design of this weapon. Must pity because I'm stupid! So his BT gives him the ability called Red Crystal Unleashed, which is an AoE melee brave plus HP attack. And his BT effect does these following. Enemies with the crystallization debuff cannot be dispelled. Deals brave damage equal to your own brave damage cap to the enemies afflicted with the crystallization debuff. Again, similar to Cesar. And lastly, his BT effect also provides party stats up. So, am I excited about Jegran's appearance in DFFOO? Well, okay, I guess. Sorry, Crystal Chronicle fans. But I'm more excited about this next BT Plus unit that will be appearing alongside with Jegran, and that person is... Oh yeah, Kuja is getting a BT Plus. Why am I excited, you ask? Because I have his BT. But not only that, he is also getting a rework as well. Don't worry, we'll go through the list of all characters getting reworked in May later. So yeah, Kuja BT Plus hype! Next up, the Golden Week campaign. You know what that means? That's right, free pools for everyone. So we're getting a Start Dash banner reset on the 29th of April, and it will be valid for 7 days. So I believe the Start Dash banner will consist of Cloud, Lightning and Squall again. And what that means is that if you were to log in on the 29th April or after, the Start Dash banner will be valid for everyone for 7 days. A great way to encourage new players to join in this game. And not only that, we will all be getting a first free multi-pool as well. And not only that, Lightning will be getting a BT Plus as well, which I do not have a BT.
But wait, you can help me overcome my pain, my sorrow, my anguish, my misery, and my suffering, my affliction, by smashing the like button and the subscribe button. Help me reach.
And not only that, she is also getting a rework, and as of the recording date of this video, a rework should already be live.
But wait, we're not done yet.
Both Arc 3 Chapter 5 Part 1 will be a first free multi-pool as well. One for Kuja BT and one for Jegran's BT. Again, please be careful to not pull the wrong banner like how I did on this banner.
But wait!
Next, this reads that there will be all character banners with all of their latest weapons, including all LD weapons that were released up to date. And lastly, this reads Mission Dungeon banner, which we will get into in a bit on which unit will be featured for this event. And yes, another Mission Dungeon event. Yes! So I believe this is our second Mission Dungeon we're getting this year. Remember the one we had earlier? The kick shit. Next up, Baltier's LD is finally arriving in JP, even though his LD has already appeared in Global. But let's just go through and recap ourselves again on what his LD does. His LD is an AoE range plus AoE HP attack, and he grants himself 3 stacks of Way of Sky Pirate, dispels all his debuffs and randomly steals 3 buffs from the enemies, in which a 1 additional turn will be added for those stolen buff. So once you have Baltier's LD ability equipped, it automatically grants himself a overhead buff called Sky Flying when the battle begins. I hope I didn't butcher the name of the buff. And we all know his overhead buff is a stack based buff with a total 5 stacks at max. So at stack 1, it gives Baltier himself attack up, stack 2 gives himself max brave up, stack 3 for self brave damage up, stack 4 for self HP damage up, and finally stack 5 for all stacks from 1 to 4 will be granted to your allies. So again, to recap, his LD overhead buff is a permanent buff which doesn't expire at all unless he dies. So pretty cool that we're finally getting to see his LD in JP soon. And this will be his alternate costume, which is an Final Fantasy Tactics costume. Next up, Snow will be the next feature in the Twin Whales events. And the exciting part of this news is that he is also getting a LD with a rework. Finally, a intertwined wheel unit getting a rework. Okay, sorry, that was a bad joke. So what kind of an LD do you think Snow will get? I really hope that Snow will Ice Enchant the party, or for the very least, at least has an Ice Imperil aura. Well, am I excited for Snow getting an LD? Heck yes! And I might even consider getting his costume. Only if I ever luck sack his LD. Don't quote me on that. Wow, what is going on? Another new unit in May, and if I have to guess, this is Ursula from Final Fantasy IV The After Years. Wow, I think 40 the Broadway Saiyan is screaming in joy right now. So for anyone who doesn't know who this person is, Ursula is the daughter of Yang. Yep, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Alright, so let's talk about what units will be getting a rework for May. First, we have Kuja. Baltier will be getting a rework as well, looking forward to that. And this reads SAS. And see this date over here? It's the date where the Mission Dungeon will be launching. So yep, SAS will be that unit getting the LD. Fran will be getting a rework as well on the 12th, which means her LD is potentially arriving on that date. New BT unit and Pain will be getting a rework on the 17th of May. And if I have to guess, this said new BT unit already has a LD, since Pain should be getting a LD on the same date. And lastly, this reads Snow. Ice Enchant Party, Ice Enchant Party. And here's a special note from the producer regarding Sarah's LD board in Global. Here it reads, when Sarah's LD was first released in JP, they received a lot of feedback to rework it. With Sarah's LD nearing its release in Global while the management team was working on the rework, they decided to release it there first. For the JP version, they are planning to make some more adjustments to it in addition to the global rework the next time Sarah's LD is featured. And next, this reads Ultimate Weapons. Yes, that's right. And here's what the producer has to say. Awakening level 90 will start making its appearance towards the end of May, which will require a new type of crystal. However, they'll be introducing the new Ultimate Weapons for now. Ultimate Weapons are a kind of weapon unique to DFFOO and can be obtained through event exchanges rather than gacha. They will be available for each weapon type. While there won't be new abilities attached to them, they will however have high attack stat and will trigger special effects when equipped. Okay, I gotta say, instead of them talking about the new EX Plus weapons, they jump right ahead and start telling us about ultimate weapons? Well, whatever, I'm so excited. Or is this some kind of a EX weapon upgrade? Plus, I guess it's good that these ultimate weapons isn't a gacha base, but who knows, maybe in the future they might introduce something similar like the LD gacha ticket? Well, we'll have to wait for further news, I guess. So that is it. What do you guys think about today's update? Personally, I'm very excited for Kuja's BT Plus and Snow's LD. Moreover, they've even given us a tease about the arrival of Crystal level 90 alongside with the ultimate weapons. What is going on? Well, anyway, no use speculating now since we don't really know what the devs' plans are. Let me know down in the comment section about how you feel on today's report video, and until next time, stay happy, and I hope everyone watching this video will luck-sec on whichever unit they want to. So until we talk again, bye bye!